Mike! Oh! Are you okay? Woo! Hey everyone, I'm Untitled. We know you're super pumped about the NFL season starting up again. So this week on Verify, we're fact-checking a couple of football-related claims. All right, guys, last season brought us a football season like no other. The COVID-19 pandemic meant tens of thousands of empty seats in stadiums across the country. Some teams had a limited number of fans, while others, they didn't host any fans at all. Zero. Nada. But that's not the case this season. As you saw when the season kicked off, sold-out stadiums full of excited fans are back, my friends. And that brings us to a question sent to us by viewer Ralph. He asked, do any NFL teams have COVID-19 vaccination policies for fans? Well, Ralph, or Ralphie, if I can call you that, we can verify that yes, there are some teams requiring COVID-19 vaccinations for fans. Our sources for this are the 4 teams that currently have fan vaccine policies. Now, each team's policy varies. The Saints and the Seahawks, well, they allow unvaccinated fans to attend games if they have a negative COVID test within 72 hours. Otherwise, proof of vaccination is required for fans 12 and older. The Raiders and the Bills don't have a negative test exception. While these teams have vaccine requirements for fans, the NFL does not have a league-wide vaccine mandate for fans. But what about the players? Does the NFL require them to be vaccinated? The answer here is no. The NFL does not require players to be vaccinated. Our sources are the NFL and 2 law professors. While there isn't a mandate for all players to be vaccinated, the NFL has set stringent protocols for players who are unvaccinated. For example, unvaccinated players are tested daily for COVID, while vaccinated players are only tested weekly. Vaccinated players may also be able to rejoin their team sooner than unvaccinated players. The restrictions aren't just limited to on the field or at the team facility. Unvaccinated players aren't allowed to do certain activities during their personal time, such as going to an indoor concert. Unvaccinated players who break those rules, well, they can be fined. Perhaps the stiffest potential consequence for unvaccinated players is causing their team to forfeit a game. Put me in, coach. The NFL made headlines this summer when it said that a COVID outbreak among unvaccinated players that leads to a game being canceled will go down as a forfeit for the team with the outbreak. One loss could be a big deal in a 17-game season. Yeah, 17 games. The NFL added an extra regular season game to its schedule starting this season. The unvaccinated protocols we talked about, well, they only apply to a small group of players. Going into the regular season, the NFL said 93% of their players were vaccinated. It's much higher than the general U.S. population. Boom! That's all for this week's episode of Verify. But before we go, hit us up on social media at VerifyThis. As always, I'm Untitled, and thank you so much for watching Verify. I caught that one. Yay!